have new details about safety risks for residents at the Pepper Tree Apartments. Last month marked 1 year since the taxpayer-funded complex was declared a public nuisance because of crime. And despite demands in court, the owners have yet to start permanent repairs on walkways that collapsed this summer, including an incident that sent residents to the hospital. WREG has long exposed the problems and continued to press for answers.
In fact, now WREG investigator Zanetta Lowe has uncovered records revealing both the owners and federal housing regulators knew the walkways, and by proximity, the residents were at risk.
Despite the crime and documented unsafe living conditions, Pepper Tree provides a roof over hundreds of families' heads struggling to make ends meet.
I lost my job, couldn't afford to pay the next month's rent, so I moved over here. I have 3 kids between the ages of 1 and 7.
So dealing with the long list of problems at Pepper Tree, this mom says, makes life even more stressful.
I've actually saw that little incident with the girl and the older guy that fell when the walkway fell. I was actually right there.
The resident, who wanted to remain anonymous, says she was outside barbecuing that August day when she saw a walkway collapse and a family along with it.
They weren't walking up the stairs. They were upstairs walking across the walkway, and it just fell. Like, it just fell.
When you saw that, what was your initial reaction?
I mean, I panicked because I never, saw anything like that happen in front of me. And I was scared for the girl.
Scared, yes, but not surprised.
If you would have saw the walkway before it fell in, you would have said what everybody else said. That's gonna fall eventually.
Someone else did see a problem with these walkways and documented exactly what might happen more than 6 months before the collapse that sent 2 residents to the hospital. It's in this HUD inspection from January of 2021. Pepper Tree failed with a 51. Take a look at this. Pepper Tree is cited for multiple deficiencies for halls, corridors, and stairs in common areas. We counted at least 7 times where an inspector uses the words rotted, deteriorated subfloor or bulging, buckling floors. One comment reads, corroded metal deck under concrete slab floor. Another says corrugated metal deck severely corroded. The inspector also wrote, this condition is common throughout the facility and applying weight may cause deflection. Deteriorated was one of the same words used by county code inspectors who took these pictures documenting the damage they found after that walkway collapsed on August 2nd, one of 2 collapses that month.
The conditions at the property are not safe, and they're not, what are needed are some permanent fixtures to the property for these tenants.
It's part of the reason the chief legal officer for the city of Memphis, Jennifer Sink, says the city is still in court with Pepper Tree and its parent company, Tesco. We wanted to know if the city knew inspectors had sounded the alarm on walkways long before they collapsed.
There's like this entire list here of floor sags as you step onto it, corroded metal deck under concrete slab floor. Is that information something that has been shared with you all either by HUD or by the folks at Pepper Tree or Tesco about, it doesn't look like any of this was new?
Well, the city doesn't normally receive information about the inspections between HUD and any of the properties that they are affiliated with.
The records not only reveal HUD and Pepper Tree knew about the walkways, but that the owners were required to fix them. Days after Pepper Tree failed that January inspection, HUD sent the owners this notice of violation and notice of default, which means they could lose their contract and the cash attached to it. The reason? The serious deficiencies cited during that January visit, like deteriorated subfloors. HUD gave the owners 60 days to conduct their own survey of the entire property and correct all physical deficiencies found in both inspections. Pepper Tree's own survey of the entire building uncovered even more problems. In April, the owners asked HUD for an extension, saying they were working on priority items and had made progress but needed additional time. They also said, quote, our resources have been strained by preparing for and defending the lawsuit with the city. HUD granted Pepper Tree that extension, but said all physical repairs must be complete by May 31st. That deadline came and went, and HUD continues to pay Peppertree more than $500,000 in June, July, and August alone.
Structural problems with that building did not occur overnight. They've been going on for quite some time, and in my opinion, are the result of deferred maintenance by the owners of Peppertree.
Now, we asked HUD about the missed deadlines and many other questions, and the agency hasn't answered, blaming the ongoing lawsuits. Zanetta Lowe, WREG News Channel 3.
Now, I can tell you, Peppertree's attorney Alexander Wharton said that he couldn't comment about this particular matter because another law firm had been handling information specific to housing and urban development inspections. We did reach out to that firm, and we're still waiting to hear back. Well, and by the way, HUD sent inspectors to Peppertree once again in early August, just days after one of the walkways collapsed. The complex failed that inspection, too.